welcome to the home of the Blue Hens in Newark and Delaware Stadium. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Delaware Blue Hens. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Louisiana Tech will kick it off and we'll be underway. He'll bring it out. It's Lewis. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes and they'll stop him at the 16. The Blue Hens offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him.
Turning it on! A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Blue Hens trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Makes the grab. Got it across the 35 to the 36, but the defense knew that line to defend, and they force a 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. So Louisiana Tech's offense will have its first possession of the game. They sure hope that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO'd. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they try the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
Back to pass, it's Baker. He makes the grab. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards and they'll move the chains. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make a play. You've got to put the ball on his body. That throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Quarterback on the keeper. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looking to throw, it's Baker. It's complete on the right side. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Tight end now in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Safe completion on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
And the Blue Hens will send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. They'll try the left side. And some room to work. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Finding open areas. They'll make the stop at the 42. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a first down. The give to the tailback. All right, guys, let's chat about Louisiana Tech. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough, but it looks as if they won this battle with a commitment from a 3-star receiver, Jesse.
He just thought he had better opportunities on and off the field here at this program. He's going to get a lot of chances to make plays early. With his talent, expect him to start right away, and if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to be trying to find ways to get this 3-star the ball.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks at the first down. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Baker. Dumps it to the back. Catch in the middle, it's Wiggins. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Going to the running game. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Oh, and what a move, what a juke, and he makes it past the marker. And the Bulldogs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll ride the hot hand. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Got it! Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. On 1st and goal, let's see what Louisiana Tech does. They'll try to get it in with the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Trying to power it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wilson. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. With the catch, it's LeBoy. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Blue Hens headed quickly to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Blue Hens line up to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Catch inside the 30 and still running. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. To throw, it's Baker. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Breaks into the open. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. The Bulldogs will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll move the tight end. Snap in the shotgun. Tight end finds a soft spot. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Now on 2nd and goal. They'll run it. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. Put it in the window for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, fellas. Iowa is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Niall Kinnick among the legends to wear that uniform. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Oregon. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. That's caught. It's LeBoy. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grab near the sticks. It's Wilson. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Blue Hens can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Keep it on the ground. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Louisiana Tech is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Pucks it out of the air. Oh, he's got some space. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to fire on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Ellison. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. The give to the back. He's in open space downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. He'll set up to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Ellison. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. It is perfect. Now the lead is down to 11. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. Dropping back, it's Baker. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Looking for room. It's Ellison. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Running back searching for a hole. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Blue Hens! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They're going to ride this running back. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Handoff to the single running back. At the 40, there he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds his man. It's Wiggins. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking for a man. It's Baker. On the move, he fires. Got a man. It's Jackson. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
And the Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Wilkerson. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. Wants to go up top. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on first down and goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be forced out of bounds at his 21-yard line. Not the best field position you could ask for, but they'll get it started there. Off play action on first down. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off play action. Makes the grab. It's Ellison. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Wants to go up top. Got it behind the line. It's Ellison. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work. To the air on first down. Looking down the middle. That's caught. It's Wilson. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? They're going to run it. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And it's been that kind of day so far for this offense, guys. This quarterback has never had an opportunity because he keeps getting sacked. That now already the 4th sack of the game. We're only in the 2nd quarter. I guess the only good news, he hasn't turned it over yet. He hasn't been forced to throw the ball up into coverage, into a bad spot. He's been good about just eating the football, but they've got to find a way to find some rhythm here in the passing game moving forward.
That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. Caught over the middle. It's Birch. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Now on first down from the 30. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Catch in the middle, it's Finley. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. The Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Trying to impose their will with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got a man, it's Singleton. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Louisiana Tech trying to move the chains on 4th down. Trying to keep this drive alive. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Bulldogs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Crosses the 30, he's got to lay it. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the bill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. On 1st and goal, let's see what Louisiana Tech does. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Great job by the back on the option. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. Clemson is down right now, but I'm not convinced this team doesn't have a C.J. Spiller-like big play in them. Any change in momentum, and this is a brand-new game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Florida State.
They'll give it to the back.
Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Grabbed behind the line. It's Ellison. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. And the Blue Hens will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. A fair catch is made right at the 50. Great field position for the offense. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's Baker. Unloads to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Gets it out quickly. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Good enough for
Looking to throw on 1st down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Off the play fake. Looking left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
And they come up with an explosive play there. The quarterback had exactly what he wanted. Man coverage, safety in the middle of the field, so he throws the go route to the outside, finds his best one-on-one matchup. And how about the speed and the ability to track that football? And
just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Here comes the heat. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ellison. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. No more room to run as this defense rises up on third down, and now it's fourth down from the 22. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard, it's good. That pulls them to within 15, 28-13 the score. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. And he's going to try to return this one. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Give to the running back. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first two quarters under the microscope. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner goes down. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball. There he goes! And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. Looking for space, it's Wiggins. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. Looking to pass, it's Baker. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. Touchdown, Delaware! And they turn it into a defensive score.
And the free safety roaming the middle of the field, you can see just reading the quarterback's eyes. How about the break on the football, taking a great angle to pick it off and then do some damage and make the big play for this defense to score some points.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. The give to the back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough. Now a lot of work to
do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. They're setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Off the play fake on 1st down. Finds his tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Patterson. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Moving out of the pocket. Quarterback gets enough. Turning it on.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there. Understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that 1st down.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. Makes a man miss. It's a fumble. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They recovered their own fumble, but now it's 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Makes the grab, and he will score! Touchdown, Delaware! How about being completely oblivious to the rush, standing in, delivering the football, and taking the big hit?
And everybody's going, yeah, I'm sure that's easy. Well, you do it with all those big boys breathing down your neck with bad intentions. They want to rip your head off, but you're just going to hang in there. You know, I'm going to stay calm, deliver the pass. Great job, great effort.
He's looking to pass. And the defense on him, and he will go down. Sacked on the 2-point try. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. To the air, it's Baker. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a penalty flag. Did they get the receiver for a push-off?
Pass interference. Offense.
Some hand fighting at the point of the catch will draw the penalty, but this one is going to go against the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Motion from the back. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Wilkerson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Punt is in the air. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. Looking to throw on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Goodness gracious. This is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
The Blue Hens have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Rides the back on the option, the give. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Man, it's really nice as a defense to force 3rd and long, where you can bring in the nickel, Jesse, and you can play zone coverage with those zone eyes on the quarterback.
Yeah, as a quarterback, too, you got to know with that extra DB out there, your timing better be good and you better be accurate, because if you're not, they've got ball hawks on the back end, and that errant throw gets picked.
Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. They had to punt last time they had it. Highly unlikely that'll happen here, barring utter disaster. Great field position. To the air, it's Baker. Makes the catch. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. They'll go with a direct snap. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Unleashes it on the run. Makes a grab for a big play. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. Looking downfield on 1st down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
This poor quarterback has been running for his life. He has never been able to get his feet set, stare downfield, and try and pick this defense apart because he's constantly throwing with pressure in his face.
And the Blue Hens with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. On the run, it's Ellison. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, you wonder that time if the QB was just forcing that one over to his running back. He's already made some catches in this game. The defense is aware of that, though, and that time they had outstanding coverage. There was no way that was going to be complete.
Between the uprights, it's good. And, guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Clemson is down right now, but I'm not convinced this team doesn't have a C.J. Spiller-like big play in them. Any change in momentum, and this is a brand-new game. They're trailing by 11 to Florida State. Any big changes in this ACC clash? We've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Gandy. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bulldogs really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Looking for a man. It's Baker. Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught near the sticks. It's Gandy. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Handoff from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Leaves it with the back. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. And a big deflection on third down forces a 4th down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Fires to the wideout. The short hands, it's Wilson. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. He'll do it himself. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Blue Hens will call on their punt team. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. They go to the ground. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's Baker. Pulls it in. It's Jackson. Oh, what a move. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
Big play in the passing game there, and I like the receiver gearing down in the zone. Did a nice job finding the soft spot on defense between the defenders, giving the quarterback an easy target to throw to complete that throw.
From the gun, running back gets the give.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Wants to go up top on first down. Trying to set up the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Jackson. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Wilkerson. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. From the gun to give, looking for room. And he is stopped for no gain, and that will bring us to the end of the third quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. Trying play action. Under fire. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Blue Hens decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. Hard running there.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like,
breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
This guy already has a touchdown. He almost had a second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
Man, I love this offense being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
They'll line up to go for 2. Dropping back, it's Baker. Working that left side now. He gets it into the end zone. The 2-point try is good, and now the lead is 7. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, a Delaware offense going back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. The sure hands, it's Ellison. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. To the air on second down. Fires to the big fella. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Blue Hens come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He's going to look for a man on third and short. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
The name of the game is protecting your quarterback. He can't have success or complete passes on his back. Let's get the quick passing game going, maybe hand the football off. But whatever we're doing, let's go the opposite direction.
And the Blue Hens will punt it away on fourth down. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Looking to throw, it's Baker. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Louisiana Tech now has it in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He caught it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Clemson has just had no answer to the onslaught they've faced so far today. Almost feels like instead of touching Howard's Rock, that sucker was dropped on top of him. They're trailing by 16 to Florida State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that stiff arm he's got might as well be a sledgehammer. He's got it out to the 16. The Blue Hens are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Pressure coming. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold.
They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got the tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Now, 4th down.
On 4th down, looking to pass. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
Yeah, and unfortunately in the 4th quarter, losing, you got to put the foot on the accelerator. You got to make something happen. So I get they had to be aggressive and go for it. They just can't seem to get this offense to make plays when they need it the most.
Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. They are in business, starting this drive inside the 10-yard line. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to pound their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th.
Sets a kickoff.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blocker. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Man, this poor quarterback, he's got no time. You got to protect your quarterback. You got to find different ways to do it. Sometimes it's not working with 4 wide receivers. Maybe you bring in a couple tight ends, go max protection, more guys blocking, less guys in routes, but you got to find something to have success.
And the Blue Hens trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Sends it back in motion. Back to pass on second down. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He lost one down the sideline. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. It's complete to the left. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
15. 1st and goal, Louisiana Tech.
Back to pass, it's Baker. Looking to get it in. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here.
It's now 2nd and goal.
Second down, he'll throw it. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Louisiana Tech.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a master class in offensive productivity.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Blue Hens can really attack on this 2nd and short. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Blue Hens have it with a 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Got his man in the middle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with a first down. To the air on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Blue Hens now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Makes the grab. It's LeBoy. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Blue Hens, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
Man, let's not complicate this. It's worked before. The QB sneak continues to get first downs. Keep using it. Keep moving the chains.
A first down run in the red zone. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back, it's second and goal from the 4. Back to pass. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. This defense has been able to force a couple of third downs, but they haven't been able to get the stop. Can they do it this time? Trying to find the end zone. That leaves them with a tough fourth down situation. You'd love to just chip into the lead, but at this point, a touchdown's what you're after.
And I think it just clears up the decision-making later.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Blue Hens!
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
Lining up for the PAT. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. So the 16-play drive, the deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And the Bulldogs in a good spot here with second and short. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
And first down for the offense.
The give from the gun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, we've got a final score for a notable game today in the American. Army managed to avoid a bitter defeat by scratching out a narrow victory. This wasn't the blowout some around West Point had hoped for, but it sure beats the alternative.
With the catch, it's Wilson.
Never a dull moment when it comes to the American. Back to you guys.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Blue Hens are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Finds his big tight end. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with the W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, and now defense will have to find a way in the future to make better plays, get stops, and stop them scoring so many points, especially when your offense does their job.
And we see a lot of games like this in college football when both offenses are just trading blows back and forth, and it just comes down to which defense can get a stop. And unfortunately for the losing team, they just were not able to get it done.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of